I am so fucked up right now. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. All my friends are over there. They're getting more fucked up. I'm already fucked up. So I'm not gonna. Oh, gang, this is fire. This is low-key so fucking fire. Subscribe to my channel, gang. No. Now I'm sober. I'm locked in. What? Yeah, nonchalant as fuck. Welcome back to my fucking YouTube channel, gang. Oh, kill me.
What's up, YouTube? So, it's been, I think, more than 2 months or 1 month. I don't know. I think it's more than 3 months. Yeah, it's been more than 3 months. And that's because I've been lazy and I went to India, where I'm from. I'm Indian. I went to India and I did a stupid mistake of not bringing my microphone, which was like the most advanced piece of technology and the most crucial part of these YouTube videos. But then when I went to India, I of course bought the tripod, which is why you guys have this new angle. I hope I look good in this. Anyway, and yeah, it's been a hectic 3 months. Not really hectic, but like, I guess, a lot of moving around and a lot of thinking. But that's gonna be for a different video, all the new thoughts and all that shit. This video is gonna be all about me doing drugs for the first time. Whoa. And where should I start? I didn't script this video. I think I need to start scripting videos at least a little bit, because I just tangent a lot. I just start rambling about shit. This new angle is a bit intimidating. Anyway, so my first time was a few weeks ago. I'd say 2 weeks ago, something. Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks ago, something. Just before the New Year's. Yeah, a week before the New Year's, right? So, I did this with 3 other of my friends. All 3 of them already did that specific drug. The drug, I won't say the name because it's a bit, iffy. But it's a okay drug. It's not hardcore or anything. It's basically just THC oil, basically weed oil infused paper, right? And I did this drug with 3 other friends. Let's call them, what do you call them? Let's call them 1, 2, 3, right? So my friends 1, 2, 3, right? My friend 1 is the main person who bought the drug and like is the keep holder of the drug. And he has done this drug a lot, and he even got to the point that he was addicted to the drug. But ignoring the backstories and shit, friend 2 and friend 3 recently did the drug before me, like I think a week or 2 before me. And they were like, oh, it's so good. My first experience was so good, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, oh, their experience was good. Mine is going to be even better. I don't know why I thought that. But anyway, so the first scenario where I got high or went on a trip was we were outside person 3's house, friend 3's house, on the stairway, right? And it was the first time friend 1 was like, oh, look at this drug. We're gonna do this drug and oh my god, it's gonna be so fun. I thought he was just joking because it was just so casual. I was like, whoa. And at first I thought he was gonna be like, the trend when you give like non-alcoholic beer to kids and be like, oh, it's alcohol, and then they start acting drunk and all that shit, like the placebo effect. So I thought he was gonna do that shit with me, but he didn't. Foreshadowing. Anyway, I keep rambling. But so we're outside friend three's house. We're on the stairwell just outside his house, but inside his building. So we got a tobacco pipe, but the Arabic tobacco pipe. It's called midwak and doha, right? So we put the doha in the tobacco into the pipe, and then you put the drug in, and the drug is like, it's basically just paper. It just looks like paper, but the amount you put in is so like small, like so microscopic, like it's 1/4 of a rice grain. That's how small the thing was. And I smoked it. No, the first smoke I did, the first puff I did was, I did it and then I sat in the car and I thought I didn't feel anything. But then friend one, who was like the veteran of this shit, he was like, oh, you didn't smoke your part. I smoked your part. And then he was like, no, come do more. Let me fix it for you. So I did another session, another puff. Turns out I did my part, like half of my part, and then I did the full amount that he usually does. So I basically got double fucked. So, and then I did the second part and I kind of started feeling woozy, because this drug, it like hits you like a truck within 2 minutes, and the total high lasts about 30 minutes to an hour for most people. But no, I'm not gonna say it yet. I'm gonna continue the storyline without rambling. Okay, so what happened was, yeah, I did the second puff, and then they were like, oh, run into friend three's house. So I ran into friend three's house, and mind you, it already started hitting me. So I ran into his house with boots on the carpet, right? And then I just sat on the sofa in his bedroom, and I was like, yo. And mind you, it didn't hit me fully yet. And then as soon as I sat down, everything went slow-mo. Like, I couldn't move my fingers. I was like this. I was like a zombie. And then everyone started laughing. They were like, oh, he's high. I was like, yo, everyone shut up. You're giving me a bad trip. Shut up. And everything like I felt powerless. I felt like I was in a coma, but I could speak. I felt like I was in sleep paralysis, but I could speak. So, my ears itchy. I need to stop wearing earphones all the time. Fuck. Anyway, so yeah, I felt really slow, and then friend one, I don't know what his motive was, but I need to check if this is still playing. Okay, it still is. Anyway, I don't know what his motive was, but he started playing the song Nuts by Lil Peep. And if y'all know that song, it is the worst thing to even hear high, because it just puts you in a trance. So basically, what happened was, he sat down beside me, friend one, who is the veteran of this shit. He sat down beside me, and then he was like, oh, we're gonna listen to a song. Listen to the song. And then he put his phone next to my ear, and I was already in a trance. I was like, I was a zombie, right? And then that shit starts playing right here. Oh my god, I was losing my mind. And then I was like, yo, get that shit away from me, in Hindi. And I was cursing at him, and then he got up, and then friend 2 and friend 3 were like, yo, stop messing with him, he's already like fucked up. And I was just sat there, like I was just, yo, what the hell is this shit, blah blah blah. And then the friend 1 started doing some dumb shit to like try to make me laugh and shit. Like he moonshined me, gang. Like he, mind you, he's fucking 21. Anyway, he stood in front of me and just shined his moon in front of my face, and I was like, I already knew it was coming, so I was like, yo, don't do that shit, bro. So I was tweaking, right? And then after that, the funny face came, like everything was so funny. And then I got up slowly, I was like I started laughing at everything, and then like rolling on the ground. And then I sat back on the sofa, and then I was like, yo, I'm gonna vomit. And everyone started panicking. They were like, oh fuck. They brought me the dustbin, like the bin, and I hunched over it and I started vomiting, right? This is within the first like 10 minutes. I started vomiting. I was like, yo. So I vomited for like, puked for like fucking 5 minutes straight. I didn't eat anything that morning. I don't know how or where all that food came from, all that puke came from. But I was puking for like 5 minutes, and then I stopped, like I stopped briefly, and then I started puking again. So I got tired of puking. I was tired of fucking puking for like 15 minutes. Everyone was like, yo, you are you okay? Are you okay? Like, yo, everyone was panicking. And then I was like, yo, shut up, bro, shut up. And I was just hunched over with a bin in front of my face. And I was trying to fight the high. But they were like, yo, don't fight the high, it's gonna get worse. I was like, fuck this shit, I'm fighting the high. So I was just like this, hunched over in front of the bin. And fucking, I couldn't notice it because everything was already so slow, and I was too focused on puking and like breathing and not shitting my pants. It was low-key so embarrassing. But I was too focused on all that. I was focused on surviving. I forgot that I was sinking into the bin. Friend 1 was like, yo, you're sinking into the bin. I was like, yo, shut up, bro. And then I sat back up a bit, and then everything started like shaking, like in my head. It felt like gravity was going 20 times against me. I thought it felt like I was on fucking Jupiter or Saturn or something. So as soon as I throw my head back on the sofa to like relax like this, everything went crazy. So I hunched back over, started puking. And then what happened was, I've been puking for like 30 minutes straight now. And then friend 1 is like, yo, make him smell cinnamon, no, black pepper. So they bring the black pepper to me. I start sniffing that shit, and it kind of helped, but then I started puking again. So they moved the black pepper from my vicinity, and I was just puking. And then after 40 minutes, right after I was done puking, mind you, the trip for the average person lasts for 30 minutes. I was puking for 40 minutes straight. And then after I was done puking, friend 3's house wasn't gonna be free because his parents were gonna be home. So we ran to friend 4's house, new character. So friend 1 and me, he took me, like it was like fucking 100 meters away, friend 4's house from friend 3's house. And mind you, I just stopped puking right now. So I got up, but the thing is, after the puking, I could lock in whenever I wanted. I think the fucking 75% of the high just went away after the puking because my body started rejecting it. So after fucking 40 to 50 minutes of just puking, I got up, I walked across the street with my friend 1 to friend 4's house. And now it was more in the mellow stages, you know. I was like, yeah, that shit's so funny, gang. Like, yeah. So it was more like chill and funny, you know, relaxed vibe, you know. So that felt really good. So we went to friend 4's house, and over there I was just straight laughing. Now friend 1 and friend 4, they're like, we want to do it too. Mind you, friend 4 has done other drugs, but not this one. Friend 1 has done like every drug in the world. So they both do a dose, right? They both light it up and boom, boom, boom. Friend 4, he starts puking after like 20 minutes. No, 10 minutes. He opens the third floor window, hunches over the window, and just starts puking. And then friend 1 was like, yo, Shazib, yo, XJ, Shazib, tell friend 4 to jump. Tell him to kill himself. Tell him to jump out of the window. His parents will be happy. I will be happy. Like, he was straight up, even while friend 1 himself is high and tripping balls, he's trying to give friend 4, the other person, a bad trip. He's like, yo, just kill yourself. Just jump. Everyone will be happy. And I'm over there. I'm still mellow. I'm like, still a bit tripped out. I was like, yo, shut the fuck up. Are you crazy? Shut up. And then I'm patting friend 4's back, being like, it's gonna be okay. Friend 4 is still vomiting. And then friend 1, the veteran, he runs to the window, and beside friend 4, he starts vomiting too. These two fuckers vomited for like 20 minutes straight, right? And I'm in bed. I'm like, yo, this is amazing, cause I'm chill now. I've done my part of puking. I'm chill now. So then friend 3 and friend 2 come over to friend 4's house, and they do it too. Friend 3 and friend 2 have already done it, so they're having a nice experience. So that's all for the first part, right? The first time I ever did it. After the first time, I was like, no, I'm never gonna do this shit again. Y'all are such bad friends. Fuck y'all. This was such a bad experience, all that shit. And then the second time, he was like, friend 1 was like, yo, I'll just give you like a buzz amount so you don't get like overly high. And I took the buzz amount. It felt good. Finally, it felt good. I was like, yo, like everything became loose. Like all my joints, all my bones, my muscles, everything felt like slowed down, you know. So experience 2 was nice. It was just us roaming around in the car while listening to music. So it was a nice experience. And then the third experience was New Year's, right? So we went to a desert, like a high mountain, at like fucking 7 p.m. We left our houses at 7 p.m., got picked up, all that shit, blah, blah, blah. And around 8:30 p.m., everyone was in the car. Friend 1 was like, no, I was like, oh, let's just pregame this shit. So I thought friend 1 is just gonna give us a buzz amount, you know, just to feel like loose. That fucker, he gave me double the amount of the buzz. Like the buzz amount, imagine, is like 1. He gave me 3. Fucking idiot. And I know that's not double, but like, shut up. Listen right now. And as soon as it hit, I was like, yo, this guy fucked me bad, yo. And then I was like, yo, but it's chill though, because I have like fucking 8 more hours to be outside and be chill. So after the pre-game, in which he fucking laced me at that point, we went to the spot, the desert spot. We laid out the picnic things and all that shit. And right now, friend 4 is the trip setter. He's not high, and everyone's high. And we're just chilling there, like, oh, it was such a nice experience. We're just chilling there, like, we're eating snacks, like, drinking Pepsi and all that shit, and we're just chilling there. It was so cold, such a peaceful experience. You could see all the stars because there was no light pollution there. And then that high, that dose lasted me for like an hour, and then everyone was already on their like fucking fourth round, so I was like, fuck it, let's do more. And then the second round of mine, I did that shit, and I was even looser. I was like, yo, this shit is nice. And then I was like, I ran out the car, was dancing around, like jumping around like a dumbass. And then that's when I realized I was such a lightweight, because this trip is supposed to last a maximum of 30 to 40 minutes, but my first pre-game already lasted like 2 hours or something. And then the second like main dose for me, like the second round, that shit lasted for like 15 hours almost, because the main trip lasted, for me at least, it felt like it was like 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. And then I got back home at like 2:30 a.m. I was still, not right in the head. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get back home, I'm just gonna go sleep. So when I got back home, bro, getting into bed, being that kind of high is the best feeling. I was like laying there, put on Lucky. I was like, yo, I thought it felt like I was floating, like in some kind of special water, bro. So, and then I went to sleep. I slept for like, I don't know, 8 to 10 hours something. And then I woke up, I still felt a bit woozy. I was like, I wasn't fully coordinated. I was like, I was still like loose, I love that word. I use that word all the time. I was like loose. And that shit lasted for another like 3 hours, something like that. So in total of 15 hours. So that drug, I low-key like it. I think I'm definitely gonna smoke more. Like, it's such a nice, mellow, relaxing experience now. The first experience, fuck no. All of my friends have been like, oh, I'm still chasing that first experience. And they look at me, I'm like, me? Never the first experience. Maybe the third experience, the New Year's one, yes. The first, never. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So, bye guys.